You
coward,
can't do it,
Pierce.
can you?
You're a coward. I'm not
I'm
going
the coward.
to criticize.
I can criticize my regime. I can tell you, I think Prime Minister Starmer has been a complete dud.
My country.
What are you going to say about your regime?
My country is under airstrikes from your criminal regime, your Epstein regime. My country, the people in my city are being slaughtered by your garbage regime, and you want me to sit
actually,
here?
the people in your country were slaughtered by your regime, weren't they? Only a few weeks ago, up to 30,000 of your people were slaughtered by your regime, weren't they?
Okay, Pierce,
Professor,
forget it. If you don't want me to talk, I'll just sit down. You do the talking.
Well, I tell you what, we'll end it like this. I've had you on my show many, many times, right? When do I get invited on Iranian state television? Oh, you've gone.
I invited you to Iran, Pierce. I invited you to Iran.
I'll do it like you do. I'll do it like you do. Down the barrel of a camera, you put me on Iranian state television and let me say what I think about Iranian state television in the way that I let you come on my show and criticize my country and the United States and the West. Fair's fair, right, Professor? Because you've got freedom of speech in Iran. There should be no problem in me, Piers Morgan, going on Iranian state television and hammering your regime. Only you won't let that happen, and the regime won't let it happen, because amongst the many things that you repress, the biggest thing you repress is freedom of speech. That's why you can't talk out against your regime, and that's why you wouldn't let me go on state TV in Iran and talk out against your regime. And that is the difference between us. So you can try and take the high moral ground, but the reality is that is the difference.
You are a genocide supporter. You supported it in Israel, in Palestine, and you refused to come to Iran. And I invited you twice.
I literally did the opposite, actually. I literally did the opposite. And you should watch Uncensored more often.
On your regime TV, you don't even let me talk. You don't know anything about Iran, and you just talk and talk and talk, and you're afraid of me saying a single sentence. Iran is being bombed by your regime. Our children are being slaughtered. As we speak, your regime is bombing my country, and your regime sent in intelligence, the Israeli Mossad, the CIA, according to the former head of the CIA, according to the Mossad itself, they sent in people to infiltrate. According to Channel 14 of Israeli TV, which is close to Netanyahu, they brought in weapons that killed hundreds of police officers and volunteers on the streets. So the 3,117 people who were killed, and all of them have their ID and information, they're well known. If you have any extra names, give them to me and let's see what your evidence is. All of those people are recognized. And wait a moment. Wait a moment. And if there was one police officer killed in your country, what would the reaction be? Some young woman was turning to the right. They shot her in the face. Here they killed 200 police officers and well over 100 volunteers on the streets. And you call that peaceful protest, but you ignore the millions of people on the streets as we speak in Tehran right now.
Let me tell you.
And
let me respond. I can tell you.
I wanted to bring something for you to see, but forget it. Just one final sentence. For 47 years, your government, your regime, your media has been saying Iran is unpopular. Iran is about to fall. The regime is collapsing. And it never happened. And do you know what? That is exactly the same thing that your media and your governments would say about Mossadegh. When he was in power, they were saying he's evil, he's criminal, he's corrupt. Go and look at the New York Times, the Washington Post. It's always the same. Your problem is that we are independent and that we do not accept the Epstein class that rapes and murders little kids. We don't accept them murdering our kids. We will not allow your regime to kill our kids and get away with it.